Operating a boat at night presents different challenges and dangers than with daylight operation. But with proper planning and the right safety equipment, you can make your trip both safe and enjoyable. Often when boating at night, a good idea is to include safety harnesses, tethers, and jack lines for your boat. A jack line should be run from bow to stern along the deck, and it's used to clip onto with a safety tether. Anyone venturing out on the deck in the dark must be clipped on before doing so. Warm, foul weather gear is also essential, especially if planning an overnight trip. Be sure to pack extra dry clothing in case the weather turns nasty. Check the navigation lights, and remember, it's a good idea to always carry spare bulbs on board. You'll need to carry enough fuel that will ensure at least 1/3 remaining in reserve once you reach your intended destination. A watertight flashlight is required by law, and it's a good idea to carry extra flashlights and spare batteries. And consider bringing along a powerful spotlight to aid in searching for navigation aids and possible hazards when operating close to shore. Check that you have a complete toolkit on board and spare engine parts for simple repairs. This can include spark plugs, an alternator belt, hose clamps, motor oil, and a spare fuel filter. A passive radar reflector can help to make your vessel more visible to any other boats that are operating radar at night or in poor visibility. Install it as high as possible, ideally at least 4 meters above the water. Communications are essential. Check that your VHF radio is operational, and it's always a good idea to carry a cell phone as a backup. But remember, cell phones can lose signal or become wet and inoperable, which makes them a poor substitute for a VHF radio. Navigating at night can be dangerous in unfamiliar waters. Have on board and be familiar with up-to-date charts and the required nautical publications. Take the time to create a safe route to follow and study it before you go. You'll need to know where you are at all times and be able to recognize navigation aids and lights along the way. On longer trips, devise a watch plan to ensure the crew is properly rested. A watch should not exceed 4 hours, and remember to account for meals along the way. Food should be simple, nutritious, and easy to serve. Before departure, a final check of the marine forecast for the route is a good idea. It's essential for the safety of both crew and vessel. Your VHF radio weather channels are an excellent source of information. And before setting out, prepare a sail plan and leave it with a responsible person on shore. Include your intended destination, time of departure, and expected time of arrival. And be sure to close the sail plan after arriving. Finally, when underway, if your boat is equipped with radar, be familiar with its use and have it turned on while underway. Operating a boat at night requires extra attention to detail. Make certain you have done a thorough check of your boat and gear, and remember to slow down in the dark. This will give you more time to spot potential hazards on the water.